I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk to folks from the VTuber community about their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. I'd like to welcome Lina to the program. Hi.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. Could you introduce yourself to everybody, please?
Yes, of course. So I'm Lina, Twitch, Lina Obsidian. I'm a Obsidian dragon, and instead of fighting humans, which I did for a long time, I decided to just study you. So here I am, being on Twitch and study you, learning what I can do, how you function, and how you feel. And then I noticed humans have a hard time. So now I'm like, instead of studying you on Twitch, I kind of give you a safe space and have fun instead.
Well,
That's my vibe.
well, we appreciate that because the way things are going now, it's we definitely do need something, some place to go. As we're talking now, where I'm at, we're in the middle of 2 inches of snow. We could use a
Oh,
safe place
wow.
at the moment, but
Yeah.
as long as my heater works, I'm in good shape. Um,
Yeah.
so how
Hopefully it
long?
keeps working.
Oh, absolutely. How long have you been on YouTube?
I've
VTubing, I mean.
been on Twitch, but it's fine. I'm basically everywhere, kind of. I'm not on Instagram though.
Well,
Since September last year,
mhm.
I started in the middle of the month because I thought, yeah, why not trying it? Because I thought it's like a good way to reach people,
Mhm.
um, to give like study victims.
Yeah.
And but then it turned out it was so much fun that everything just shifted, and now I'm still enjoying it, and I'm very excited every time I press the start stream button, actually.
Do you get a chance to talk and interact with people around the planet, which I
Mm,
still think is amazing.
yeah, it is.
It certainly gives people opportunities they normally wouldn't be able to do, and it gives you a chance to entertain and talk with people from around the planet. Your audience is potentially the whole world.
Yeah, kinda it is, yeah. And it makes me like very happy to see everyone connecting together, and like we have people from Asia, we have people from America in the chat, and everyone is just having a good time making jokes and stuff. So it's like a perfect scenario in my opinion.
Well, it is, and that shows kind of the best of what this medium is able to do is bring
Mm.
people together to enjoy themselves, interact a little bit, and kind of exchange a little bit of culture along the way. It's really fun for me to see and be able to talk to folks who are able to do this, and I do appreciate you coming on. Uh, when you're on stream these days, what are
Hmm.
you usually playing?
I'm recently, so yesterday we started playing Cult of the Lamb.
Uh huh.
That was very fun.
Yeah.
Because for some reason at the beginning of my VTuber journey, the chat itself made like the whole experience into a cult. I don't know why, but they just started doing it. And now it's kind of funny that we actually like build a cult in a game. So it was like everyone was like, "Oh no, we have to behave or we get sacrificed."
Well, it is the year of the dragon, and
Mm.
we kind of have to, humans we're going to have to tiptoe lightly and not make sure that we keep you folks in good standing, and we'll bow down to you when we have to. But
You don't have to bow though. It's fine.
the game itself
Oh.
looks a lot like a lot of fun. There's kind of a combination of different games involved, and it looks like something I personally could get in and just keep playing and never turn the computer off. Have you found that?
Mm. If there are games like this that I
Yeah,
never turn the PC off,
yeah.
mm,
It
I
it just
mean,
it just gets you in, and you want to keep going.
yeah, I don't play those games anymore, actually. I enjoy it to just turn them off and be there. Because humans are very good in designing addictive games.
Right.
And so even I myself, as living among them, and I tried multiple games. I got addicted to some. It was not good. And so I've managed to quit those and I don't play them anymore. And nowadays, so even VTubing helps me to keep like my gaming low because I only play games when I'm live.
Wow.
So when I don't when I'm not live, I don't play games. I work on other stuff.
Mm.
And so I have time to actually function.
Oh, well, it looks like it hasn't taken over your life. A lot of folks are doing working more on a stream where they're 9 hours a day,
Mhm.
6 days a week, and that's more than they work at a regular job.
I mean, I do work a lot on Twitch, so don't get me. I don't play the games when I'm not live, but I do content, I do socializing, I do my model, I do emotes, I like do basically every little thing that's happening for the stream.
Hmm.
I do it myself, so it's like my my whole life aside from working. So
Well, I
yeah.
mean, it you do your own model. Is it a model of your own make, and have you rigged it up yourself?
So the current one is a 3D one from Rewrite Studio,
Hmm.
which I am using, but I'm working on my own 2D model in the background.
I just
And
I think that's amazing that
yeah,
folks have that type of talent because I can't do anything like that. I really
yeah,
just
oh sorry,
go ahead.
I'm like pushing myself a lot in doing it because my art journey is a bit rusty, so it's kind of hard to relearn everything again, and then like having like a schedule to push forward. But it's like it's driving me. So the whole VTubing thing is driving me to push my buttons, to move forward, to improve, to learn. So it's like an actual very good thing that happened to me.
That's another nice take that I've heard. Is that it's allowing folks who do this to kind of push their own boundaries a little bit. Have you found that to be
Mm.
true?
Yeah, totally, totally. If it's not like in a skill wise, it's also in like a socializing wise vibe. What is the word?
I
In a socializing way,
I
this
I,
one.
I
I'm
think you're
sorry.
right on with
English
that.
is not a English is not my mother tongue, so there will be slip ups. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get the dragon tongue around the English language sometimes. It's hard to get the English one around the English language sometimes. I can tell you that.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but
I mean,
real
as long as people understand me, it's fine, I guess.
that's all people need to do. The
Mm.
the ability to interact with so many people, um, it certainly I imagine that's kind of given you a little educational experience in doing the VTubing.
Education?
Yeah,
What?
as far as different societies and what people are up to.
Oh, yeah. I noticed so many cultural differences. Like we have viewers from example from China, and their view on, for example, Europeans is totally different. But then we have some American people, and I'm like, I'm so used that in Europe there's like, for example, no weapons, right?
Right.
And then we have some Americans who go for like shooting vegetables in the forest, which sounds so wild to me. And yeah, that's like it's a very interesting thing, and nobody's offended. So the rule is you can ask questions in a friendly way because like everyone is curious, right?
Right.
So it's not false to ask a question as long as you are polite. So like everyone is learning from each other, like how people in other countries function.
Hmm.
And it's so fascinating to see first and also to learn itself because like with the weapon stuff, I never had one. I don't know how it is. So it's like very fascinating to just hear other um to hear another
Other
opinion
culture,
about it
yeah.
and
With the
like yeah the other culture and like how to live with it and so such things. So
well,
it's like very cool actually.
well, when I grew up, we had to go out in the country and shoot all the watermelons before we ate them.
Really?
No, 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 no. They,
What? Don't
they
troll me.
they tried to get away. We usually use bows and arrows, but no, no. It really is amazing to see that the cultural differences kind of, while they don't necessarily merge, but they kind of fade
Mm,
away when you get folks online and they're not eye to eye, face to face, and they get to drop some of that pretense a little bit.
mm-hmm.
And it's good to see that type of positive interaction. You don't always get a positive interaction. Have you had any troubles with folks in the chat in the past?
Mm, the only thing that I remember is, for example, one person joined my Discord, so we have like an own Discord too. And one of the German viewers is actually trying to learn and improve their English. And she's very good at making memes, so she just made memes all the time. But of course, with not like the most understandable English sometimes, but it's fine. Everybody just had a good time, even still with the meme. But there was one guy who'd made fun of it. And then the consequence was that I banned the person
Yeah, there's
because he was not like he was very rude in general in the
ah
general chat, and he also offended the girl who made the memes,
ah
and it's not something I allow in my community. So everyone has to be friendly, and if you get a warning, which he got, that he should stop it, if you don't, then bye. I cannot.
you don't want to rile
I
the
want a
dragon,
specific vibe.
You don't rile the dragon.
Yeah,
Don't wake
yeah,
him.
don't and don't fret my community.
That's right. That's right.
My precious humans.
They'll take you out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can go out and shoot your watermelons out in the country if you want to grief somebody. But there's a way. I mean, you can have fun with somebody, but you don't have to get nasty with them. And I imagine that's what
Yeah, of
he was
course.
doing. And that
Yeah, like
go ahead.
sorry.
Mm,
Like friendly, like I said earlier, friendly bullying with my chat totally fine because
yeah.
everybody knows that it's just fun and not in a serious way, and it's more like a cute thing. I think many VTubers know what I'm talking about with the banter,
Hmm.
but when it gets serious and people just troll or like ask dumbass questions,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it just goes. It just crosses a line which is not allowed. So you
Yeah.
get a warning, and if you don't behave, then get out.
Yeah. Now, some of the other games that you've been playing online, seems like a lot of people have gotten into PAL World now. Is that something you've been able to really get into?
Yeah, I love it. I think that's the first, because I'm very bad at shooting games, right? But that's the first game with like weapons,
Hmm.
and I think with that game I kind of understand why some Americans like it.
Well,
But I enjoy it that it's just a game. I would not like it to happen in real life. So it's very fun as a game, but I would never like go out and get something to do the same.
well, let's face it. Dragons have never needed big weapons. They're kind of are big
No, we
weapons.
don't. No, we
You
don't.
you
We use
are a
the. I
weapon.
mean, I am a weapon.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. You
That's
don't
true.
need any help there. But the game itself seems to be one of those that we talked about where you can kind of get really hooked into it and keep playing and says, I'll end the stream now, but I'll keep playing this game for a while.
Yeah, it was so bad when it released, and I started playing it right away on release day. Um, then then I had to stop streaming, and then I followed the rule and don't play the game. But it was so hard. I really want to play it, but then I was like, no, I have to stick to my rule. I cannot be addicted again.
No,
Because
no.
the thing is, if I play it too much and then I just progress too much, I don't get the content for the viewers.
Mm.
So it's also like a thing to keep in mind that if I play it on my own, I cannot I cannot make content at some point.
Oh,
So
that's good thinking. It keeps it fresh for you and the viewer at the same time.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep, very true.
marketing. Someone's using some marketing up here. I'd like that's one of my old radio things. You market yourself a little bit to get the right
Mm.
programming on. Now, is I also noticed that Minecraft is on your list. Is and everybody's virtually the only thing I know how to do in Minecraft, and my grandson plays Minecraft. The only thing I can really do is kick sheep. That's about the only thing I've been
Oh,
able to do in Minecraft. I don't know any of the other things. He doesn't let me play anymore.
why not?
So he's
It's a
built all
fun
this stuff
game
and he's
to
got all
play
these
for
animals, and
everybody.
all his grandpa can do is kick his sheep around. It doesn't. says no, no, Papa. That's
I mean, the kicking a sheep is kind of fun, yeah.
but it is that kind of your cool off game, Minecraft?
It basically, so Minecraft is more like for relaxation,
Hmm.
because it's like you go some mining, you do some building, maybe you try to catch an animal and hope it doesn't die,
Hmm.
like the horse.
Hmm.
I tried to get a horse, a white one, from one of my viewers because I name animals after my viewers.
Right.
And then I tried to get a white one, but it died all the time on the way back.
Well, it wasn't my fault. I didn't
It
kick
was
your horse.
no, no, no! You didn't kick the horse. It was a creeper or some skeleton. But
the
it's so funny though. The viewer is still waiting for his animal, and he kind of loses hope in a funny way because all the animals are dying that I tried to catch for him.
Now that's the type of
uh,
interaction that's fun, where you can interact with your followers,
mhm.
and it becomes a kind of a personal uh, uh, personal relationship without getting too personal.
Yeah, it is. And that's what I like about Minecraft is I can play it, but I can focus a lot on chat. So it's mostly when I want to focus more on the chat, then I play Minecraft on that day. If I want to play more like, mm, yeah, maybe Baldur's Gate.
Hmm.
I can't focus sometimes on chat when I play Baldur's Gate when I have to focus on the battle, for example.
Right.
But usually I try to find games which I can where I can engage with the chat most of the time. So I don't. Sometimes I have to focus for like 30 seconds, but then I can go back to the chat and talk to them and like interact with them. So this is like the most important thing for me is having a game where I can also focus on the chat too, and yeah,
Yeah, I think
where I
that's
don't lose my mind.
yeah. Well, I think you've got a really great mindset for this, and being able to set up not only for what you're enjoying what you're doing, and the chat and your followers are enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah, that's like the most important thing is everybody is have a good time.
Yep,
That's the goal. If I
absolutely.
manage to get that, a successful stream.
Now, have you been doing a lot of collaboration, or are you looking to do that?
I did some. I was invited to one of my friend's birthday stream collaboration. It
Hmm.
was a German friend, so the stream was in German.
Hmm.
And then I played Phasmophobia with some demon friends that I have.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah,
there
I
there you
got
go.
scared from the 10 physics.
You got a dragon and demons chasing ghosts.
Yeah, it was fun. It was very good. And one of the demons slapped the door right into my face. I was
Don't
very upset about it.
ah yeah that game is the horror type game that looks like fun, but it also looks like it would scare me to death. Uh, even
Oh,
my
there are worse ones.
oh, I know, but my daughter stepdaughter is big into haunted houses type things. She watches the shows a lot.
Oh.
And I showed her and my wife this game. Like, you guys should play this. And they watched some other folks playing it. No,
No,
it's too
they get
scary for
scared.
them. Like,
Oh.
you watch haunted houses, you don't want to play in one.
I mean, watching it and playing it is totally different, I think. I can watch horror movies and don't get scared,
Yeah.
but when I play, for example, my first horror game ever was Outlast 1 on Halloween.
Oh.
My admin ca- convinced me to try it.
Whoa.
And then, and after some cutscene, I was walking around somewhere, and then I was looking down from a window, and then I looked to the right, and there was a shelf. But I got scared because it was just a dark, big figure in front of my face. I got scared by a shelf. Holy crap!
It's not nice to scare the
Oh.
dragons.
But it was so funny. And this game actually, so if anybody wants to dive into horror games as a tip, Outlast is very good. It doesn't require much power from your computer, and I guarantee you get hooked into horror games. This
That-
game hooked me so much.
uh, well, that's one game to look out for if you're like that. And then I know a lot of folks who played Phasmophobia. Folks who are level 2,000 in that game because they play it every week. I don't know. You guys have more courage than I do when it comes to that sort of thing.
Nah, it's fine.
That's a
But you have other talents, so that's great.
well,
Nobody like not everybody has to play horror games and be good at it.
well, no. For me, it's Stardew Valley.
Oh, see?
Yeah,
See, there we have something.
yeah. I have like 30 save files of Stardew Valley.
That's a lot.
driving the wife crazy when the music comes on. Um,
Looks like you enjoy it a lot,
oh
huh?
yeah, I've enjoyed the heck out of that, and I enjoy doing this and interviewing folks, and I've enjoyed the last several minutes talking with you too. I hope you can come on again
Oh,
soon.
thank you.
What have you got planned for the channel coming up here soon?
I mean, I reached a big milestone on Wednesday on Valentine's Day,
Hmm.
because I prepared like my affiliation
Oh,
debut kind of thing. So
yeah,
I got an invite a long time ago already, but uh, I was like, so the rules in Austria are a bit strict
right.
if you want to be affiliated by Twitch.
Hmm.
But I found like a solution for it, and now it finally happened.
Yeah, yeah. Well, congratulations and well
Thank
deserved.
you.
You
So that hmm?
yeah. That's
Go
a
on.
that's a nice milestone to get.
Yeah, it was very fun stream. It was like I cried most like oh I cried almost 3 times I guess during the stream because I got so touched by like all the comments, all the response from everybody. I worked so much for this day
Hmm.
because I prepared like emotes, I prepared a new design in VRoid Studio for the model and like all the redeem stuff which the people enjoy a lot apparently, hopefully.
Well, it sounds like things are going up for you, and I congratulate
Yeah.
you for that. Folks need to check out your channel on Twitch, and also you've got the YouTube going up. You also got some TikTok going on, don't you?
Yeah, I tried to get the hang on short video content at least. So we had the little bite on marketing, right?
Hmm.
So I was thinking like where should I focus on because like I have a lot of things on my plate. I have my like my work to earn money to live and then the model, then the streaming, then I like all the drawing for the emotes and whatever. So doing marketing it's like
Yeah,
it's so hard, but
yeah. When you consider
yeah.
your marketing yourself is not easy. Marketing someone else,
Mm,
you can look with a more critical eye. But when I've always tried to do something for myself, I'm like, am I really want to put myself out like that? Just
that's the thing.
yeah.
I think as a VTuber, I don't know how it is for like a flesh human. That's like I think the general term, but as a VTuber, I kind of think you have to embrace the cringe kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, for example, when you do something stupid, but people really do like it, but you are like, I don't know, but people liked it, so maybe it's like worth to put on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you have to learn to deal with the cringe around you,
Yeah.
basically. And then you're good.
Well, I was in
If you
radio.
can cringe about you, if you can stop cringing about yourself and just enjoy like the content you and the chat created, because many stuff I post online is from the clips that the chat enjoyed.
Right.
Um, so it has some kind of potential for enjoyment. So why not putting it on TikTok,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I think that makes sense. I was in radio for 35 years, and I can't imagine a time when I wasn't cringe during that time. There's a lot of cringe
See?
in radio.
Just embrace the cringe.
That's what I tell my wife, but she doesn't always believe me. Hey,
Maybe she has to experience it at some point.
I think she has. I
Ah,
think she has.
hmm.
Lena, thanks for coming on. I really do appreciate it. All the best for your channel and folks. Congratulations on your milestone. For folks who want to come on and see what this Obsidian Dragon has to offer, when are you streaming?
I'm streaming almost every day. Now that I'm affiliated, you can also see the schedule on the channel. So I can finally like put because of my work schedule, I cannot have like specific days where I'm streaming at the same time. but you can look it up. You
Yeah,
can look everything up now.
yeah. Just
And
check it
yeah.
out. She might be on. Uh, and always check out the
Uh,
YouTube is up there too.
yeah.
We have all of the links in the description below this video. Thanks again, Lina. It's been a great to get to know you, and hopefully we'll have you on again soon.
Yeah, thank you so much, Eric. It was very fun and it was a pleasure to meet you. And I always I listen to many of the interviews, so I'm like very intrigued where this is going. And I wish you very, very good luck with that.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.